Very good and very happy Wednesday morning, and a happy hump day to all of you out there across the Wobbles community and the rest of the Commonwealth. Landon here with you in the driver's seat, bringing you your latest weather or not forecast, courtesy of On Target. Got some changes today, folks. We got a cold front that slid through here throughout the overnight that brought some scattered rain showers across the region. You can see the bulk of the cloud cover is working to the south and east, along with the moisture and the lingering rain showers. That is opening up the door to more sunshine here off to our north and west, which we should have more of as we steadily work throughout the day. But folks, that northerly wind component is going to bring temperatures back down to reality. We hit a scorching 76 degrees yesterday at the Bowling Green Airport. We're going to be some 25 roughly degrees colder than that for high temperatures today, bringing those readings back down to around average. We should remain quiet here over the next day or two, but all eyes are on the weekend for our next rainmaker that'll be impacting the region. Looking over the White Squirrel Weather Nest Cam atop Van Meter Hall, right overlooking Bowling Green. You can see the clearing skies that are taking place out there early this morning. We got twilight absolutely lighting up the sky out there. Similar scenario overlooking our WRUS sky cam down in Russellville. Morning commute getting a bustling start there. Looking over north over 431, but as you can also see, hardly a cloud in the sky out there with a cold front tracking south and east across the region. Get a look at these readings. We have got readings holding right around the 40-degree mark up across the northern tier of the region. The flats of Woodbury sitting at the coldest reading at 38, and that's because of the northerly winds, folks, that are working in here behind the front. We're going to see temperatures fall another degree or two here over the course of the next hour. And we're going to be rebounding this afternoon to right around the 50-degree mark, which is right around average readings for this time of year here in the early to mid February time frame. So let's jump over here and let's give you the full breakdown of what we are anticipating. First and foremost, the short-term model guidance. We had the cloud cover that was with us a little bit earlier this morning. Here we are working into the mid-morning hours, and you can see the clouds are trying to work down to the south and east, along with that passing cold front. Got some high and mid-level clouds that will try to filter that sunshine here as we work through mid-morning. Healthy mix of sun and clouds throughout the day. It's going to be rather nice, but northerly wind component will be keeping a little bit of chill in the air. That is a promise, okay? Here we are working into taking a gander over what's going to be unfolding on the temperature front here over the next 48 hours or so. Again, we're falling down to right around either side of the 40-degree mark is pretty much where we're going to hit the bottom at. And then this afternoon, I'm going to peg highs right around the low to mid 50s. Again, folks, definitely cooler than yesterday, but it's not going to be terrible out there. A light jacket should suffice. Throughout the overnight, we're going to fall back down. We're going to tank all the way down between the mid and upper 20s. This is a result of the clearing skies allowing for radiational cooling to take over. Then as we work into our Thursday time frame, rebounding right back up between the low and mid 50s. During our Thursday afternoon, we will be looking at an uptick in cloud cover, however. Maybe a stray rain chance, but I think for the most part, we should remain bone dry. Let's take a look at the mid-levels of the atmosphere to get an idea of how our next weather maker is going to be behaving and shaping up. This is the 500 millibar level. This is roughly 18 to 20,000 feet extended vertically up above our heads. Keep your eyes right over here on the west coast. We got this upper level low that is pinwheeling right off of the Pacific coast, and this upper low is going to open up and is going to barrel roll east across the southern tier of the U.S. here over the next 72 hours or so. You can see that upper level low gets picked up by the trough right here. It sends this thing and drop kicks it off to the east. Brief period of upper ridging here on Friday should warm us up a bit to an extent, as well as Saturday. And then as we work into our Saturday afternoon, folks, into our early morning hours of our Sunday, this trough right here is going to kick up a surface low right here over the Central Plains, and then it is going to jog eastward, and this is going to be bringing our next opportunity at rain showers and perhaps even a few rumbles of thunder throughout the weekend. So now let's mirror this, the 500 millibar level, to what is going on at the surface, all right? Cold front is extending south and east of the region, taking whatever is left over of the rain along with it. We only squeezed out 1/10 of an inch across the region, around 2/10 for some of us. High pressure builds in today. It's going to keep us calm and subtle and quiet. And then we work into our Thursday, and the area of high pressure is going to keep that northerly wind component in check, but we'll have this little quip of a little weak weather maker, little disturbance bringing steadily increasing clouds throughout our Thursday with maybe a stray sprinkle or two. Look at the surface low that is starting to develop here over the panhandle of Texas, right here across the central and southern plains. This thing is going to continue to deepen and cut a path eastward. And as that does so, that is going to be opening up the door for the opportunity of widespread showers and perhaps a rumble of thunder or two for us. By the time we roll into our Saturday evening, that that surface low is going to be just west of the region. We're going to have the southwesterly flow, the warm front trying to ride right along the region. Isentropic lift will be lifting the warm, moist air up and over that boundary, resulting in the widespread rain showers that'll be taking over Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. It should be light to moderate in nature. This continues to impact the region all the way through the early morning hours of our Sunday. By the time we work into Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening, it looks like the bulk of the moisture will be east of the region. And yes, for those of you that are curious, for us being on the north and west side of the low, we're not looking at any sort of severe weather chances, okay? That is the good news. We should stay far enough to the north from this weather maker that any severe weather looks to be confined across the deep south and closer to the Gulf states, but that doesn't mean that widespread rain showers won't be impacting the area, all right? That's going to move out of here rather quickly. We work into the early days of the new work week. High pressure setting up to our east is really going to encourage this southwesterly flow. Rolling into our Monday and Tuesday, folks, we're going to be talking about temperatures skyrocketing back well above average. Come Tuesday afternoon, we could be looking at readings that could be hanging out right around the mid and upper 60s, perhaps even touching back into the lower 70s before it's all said and done. Take a look over the next 6 to 10 day temperature probability forecast. We are expected to be well above average here, okay? Been pegged at a 70 to 80% probability of seeing temperatures above average. This is valid for Monday, February 16th, taking us all the way through Friday on February 20th, okay? Now we compare that with the precipitation. It's going to be hanging out, splitting the difference right around average for this time of year. We might have a few instances of some scattered showers and storms moving through here next week, but temperatures are going to be staying well above average, so we don't have any sort of winter weather that is in the forecast here whatsoever, right? So jumping back over here and taking a look, here is a gander at the latest QPF rainfall forecast with our latest model guidance. You will notice that the rain has lessened. We were showcasing 1 to 3 inches here over the past few days. Model guidance has taken that surface low further to the south. That has taken the heavier rain well to our south as well. We're pegged at anywhere from roughly half an inch to around an inch of total rainfall. Localized areas could squeeze out 1.5 inches before it's all said and done. Obviously, if these trends continue with a little bit more southward motion with that surface low, those rain totals are going to continue to diminish along with those trends as well. Here's a full breakdown of your next 6-day weather forecast for today. Partly to mostly sunny. Northerly winds, however, going to bring temperatures right around the 50-degree mark. Thursday, clouds on the increase with that weak weather maker bringing a stray sprinkle chance as well. Going to see temperatures tank overnight all the way down to the mid and upper 20s late Thursday night into early Friday morning. We'll be between the mid and upper 50s on Friday. It should be actually quite nice. And then Saturday, we're going to have clouds increasing throughout the morning hours. You got plans for Valentine's Day during the afternoon and Valentine's Day night. You're going to want the rain jacket. Got those scattered light rain chances that'll be moving in as early as Saturday afternoon, increasing in coverage Saturday night through Sunday morning. Then by Sunday afternoon, folks, hitting near 60 degrees, rolling into President's Day the following Monday, rays of sunshine in low to mid 60s. Sign me up. I can deal with some more of that, that is for sure. Friends, it's going to wrap up your Wednesday morning hump day edition of your Whether or Not forecast presented by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other.